Hello, grade 6 students. How are you today? So, I hope everything is fine and I hope you are all safe. So, again, this is Teacher Rose, your science teacher. Welcome you all to our online class. Okay, so our topic for today is about rocks. Okay, so we will learn what is rocks, how it forms. Okay, so before we start, we will learn first the vocabulary words. Okay, granite. Okay, please repeat after me. Granite. Igneous. Igneous. Sedimentary. Sedimentary. Metamorphic. Metamorphic. Solidifies. Solidifies. Intrusive. Intrusive. Extrusive. Extrusive. Pumice. Pumice. Sediments. Sediments. Obsidian. Obsidian. Okay, what is rock? Okay, we will read it together. Rock is any naturally occurring solid mass or aggregate of minerals or mineraloid matter. It is categorized by the minerals included, its chemical composition, and the way in which it is formed. Rocks are usually grouped into three main groups: the igneous rocks, the metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. Okay, so they are the three main groups. The solid mineral material forming a part of the surface of the Earth and other similar planets exposed on the surface or underlying the soil or oceans. Okay, so these are the three main groups of rocks. The first one is the igneous rocks. Okay, we will read it together, please. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies. And there are also two types of igneous. So the intrusive igneous rock, okay, remember the word intrusive, are formed from magma that was forced into older rocks at depth within Earth's crust. The molten material then slowly solidifies below Earth's surface and will form crystals. So like example, the granite. Okay, remember granite is an intrusive igneous rock. Okay, we will read it together, please. Granite is a coarse-grained igneous rock composed mostly of quartz, alkali feldspar, and plagioclase. Okay. It forms from magma with a high content of silica and alkali metal oxides that slowly solidifies underground. So this is the granite. Okay, granite. So you can see this one. If you can see this at home, you can send me a picture of a granite. Okay, next, the second one is the extrusive igneous rocks. Okay, we'll read it together, please. Okay, it refers to the mode of igneous volcanic rock formation, in which hot magma from inside the earth flows out or extrudes. So meaning extrudes, it will go out. The intrusive, it will in. This one, extrudes or extrusive. Onto the surface as lava or explodes violently into the atmosphere to fall back as pyroclastics or tuff. In contrast, intrusive rock refers to rocks formed by magma, which cools below the surface. So the example, pumice. Okay, we will read it together, please. Pumice is an igneous rock that forms when magma suddenly depressurizes and cools. Essentially, pumice is a solid foam. It is light enough to float on water until it becomes waterlogged. Pumice occurs worldwide, wherever explosive volcanic eruptions have occurred. Okay, so in the places where there is a volcanic eruptions, you can see the pumice. The pumice will occur in that place. So like this one, so you can see this is an example of pumice. So also if you can see this one, you can send me a picture. Okay, just write the name. So the granite, you write the name granite. Then pumice, write also the name pumice. Okay, we have another example of extrusive igneous rock, the obsidian. Okay, we will read it together, please. Obsidian is a naturally occurring volcanic glass formed as an extrusive igneous rock. It is produced when felsic lava extruded from a volcano cools rapidly with minimal crystals growth. It is commonly found within the margins of rhyolitic lava flows known as obsidian flows. Okay. The rhyolitic lava flows, it is also known as an obsidian flows. Okay, so you can see this one, it is an example of an obsidian. So also you can collect this one, write the name. Okay. Then another one is the basalt. Okay. We will read it together. Basalts are formed by the cooling of molten magma on the Earth's surface. The magma, which is brought to the surface through fissures or volcanic eruptions, solidifies at a faster rate. Okay, so this is the example of the basalt. So you can see this one also. Collect and write the name and also send a picture. Okay, we have the second group of rocks, the sedimentary rock. Okay, we will read it together, please. Sedimentary rock are constantly being broken down into tiny bits and pieces through weathering and erosion. The tiny bits of rocks are washed into rivers, seas, and oceans, and settled at the bottom of the water as sediments. Over millions of years, layers of sediments are formed. So, sediments will be formed in a million of years. So, the layers of sediments are compressed, are cemented. So, the example, limestone. Okay, we will read it together. Limestone is a type of carbonate sedimentary rock. It is composed mostly of the minerals calcite, and aragonite, which are different crystal forms of calcium carbonate. Okay, so this is now the picture of a limestone. So I know you saw this one in your surroundings. Next is the conglomerate. Conglomerate, okay, we will read it again together. Conglomerate is a clastic sedimentary rock that is composed of a substantial fraction of rounded to subangular gravel or gravel size clast. A conglomerate typically contains a matrix of finer grained sediments, such as sand, silt, or clay, which fills the interstices between the clasts. Okay, this is now, you can see the conglomerate. During making flooring at home or making cements at home, you can see this one. This is mixed with the gravel, like a gravel. Okay. Then we have the sandstone. Okay, everybody, we will read it together. Sandstone is a rock comprising mostly of minerals formed from sand. The stone gains its formation throughout centuries of deposits forming in lakes, rivers, or on the ocean floor. Okay, so this is a sandstone. Okay, you can see this one. Okay, you can see this in your surroundings too. Then we have the third one, the metamorphic rocks. Okay, we will read it together. Metamorphic rocks. When igneous or sedimentary rocks are subjected to very high pressure and heat without melting. The rocks are very solid, shiny, and usually hard. Okay, shiny and very hard. Metamorphic rocks arise from the transformation of existing rock types in a process called metamorphism, which means change in form. Okay, we have an example. The marble. Okay, we will read it together, please. Marble is a white stone with a crystalline and sugary appearance, consisting of calcium carbonate. Okay, this is the elements, the calcium carbonate. Usually, marble contains other minerals, including quartz, graphite, pyrite, and iron oxides. Okay, this is the example of marble. Marble, okay. So you can look also in your surroundings and find this stone or rock. Then we have the slate. Okay, we will read it together, please. Slate is a fine-grained, foliated metamorphic rock that is created by the alteration of shale or mudstone by low-grade regional metamorphism. Okay, so this is an example of slate. Then we have the gneiss. Gneiss. Okay, we will read it together, please. Gneiss usually forms by regional metamorphism at convergent plate boundaries. It is a high-grade metamorphic rock in which mineral grains recrystallized under intense heat and pressure. Okay, so this is gneiss. 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 Okay, so this is how you pronounce this word. Gneiss. Gneiss. This is silent G. Then we have the quartzite. Okay, we will read it together, please. Quartzite is a non-foliated metamorphic rock composed almost entirely of quartz. It forms when a quartz-rich sandstone is altered by the heat, pressure, and chemical activity of metamorphism. Okay, this is a quartzite. Quartzite. Okay, class, I want you to watch this short video on how the three types of rocks form. The volcano. Igneous rocks are formed from magma. Okay, this is the magma, which is a molten material found deep inside the earth. Okay, so this is the magma. This molten magma comes upwards or even erupts from a volcano in the form of lava. Okay, so this is the lava. When this lava cools, it leads to the formation of igneous rocks. So it will become cold. They are all now igneous rocks. So pumice and granite are examples of igneous rocks. Natural processes like wind, rain, flowing rivers, carry soil particles. Sand, okay, so they carry dead plants, over time, sand, soil, dead plants, and others get deposited on top of each other. They are called layers of sediments. Okay, so here, they are all sediments. Over time, these layers press over one another to form sedimentary rocks. These rocks take thousands of years to form. This is example sandstone, cool limestone. Okay, metamorphic rock. These are sedimentary rocks. Okay, you can see sedimentary rocks here. Heat from magma. Pressure from upper layers. Okay, from the upper layers. Over a period of time, formation of metamorphic rocks. So from sedimentary, because of the heat and pressure, it will become a metamorphic rock. When limestone is subjected to pressure, limestone is a sedimentary rock. Okay? Pressure and heat. It forms marble, a type of metamorphic. So, because of the pressure and heat, the sandstone become a marble. So, these are also the example, quartzite and slate, as we discussed a while ago. Okay, so you know now about the types of rock. Okay, class, for your exercises, please answer the following questions on page 87. So, we have here question number 1, letter A, B, and C. So, this question you are going to answer in a sentence form. Okay, so you are going to answer this in a sentence form. Next, we have number 2. We are going to give 2 examples of its type of rocks. So, igneous rock, 2 examples. Sedimentary rock, 2 examples. Metamorphic rock, 2 examples. Okay, so then number 3, you are going only to tick the correct statements and X or cross the incorrect statements. So you can see this one from our discussion if you are just listening, and then you are going to look at also your books, and then you can answer these questions. Okay, then we have page 88. So questions number 4, name these rocks. So this is rock X. So what is this one? Rock X. Then rock Y. What is rock Y? Okay. Then explain the formation of each rock. Rock X. So what is in here in rock X? And rock Y. What is in rock Y? So you will know the types of rocks. So the answer here is the type of rocks. Okay, if it is either sedimentary rock, igneous rock, or metamorphic rock, then you're going to explain here the formation. Then here, do not answer this because by next meeting we're going to discuss about fossils. Okay, then we have here the information below shows the conversion of limestone into marble. So, in our example, I make for you, I have there in the video a limestone, which is a sedimentary rock, and into a marble, which is a metamorphic rock. So now, name the type of rock for. So, what is it? What is it? Okay. Next, we have question, what are represented by P and Q? So, what is P? What is Q? Okay? So, you will see also in the video if you are just watching it carefully. Okay. Next, we have letter C, state 1 of use. Okay, what is the use of limestone? What is the use of marble? So, number 6, we have here, match the descriptions to the correct types of rocks. So, have here the different rocks. So, what are the descriptions? So, just watch carefully our video, and then you can answer this one. You are just going to match the descriptions. Okay, so that's all for today. So I hope you learned something from our discussions about rocks. So next video again, and goodbye.